And A, they're asking for how far. So, because Mac's eventually going to catch Seth since he's going faster. So, but it's going to be down the road here because they're both traveling. So, some point here down the road, they're going to be even. And I also know that the distance between them, this distance is 30 meters. Okay. So now I'm going to write some equations. We're solving for this total distance, though, that they end up going, or that Mac ends up going. That's what we're solving for. It's total distance that Mac goes. Distance of Mac. Okay. So here's how I do it. Mac is V. The speed's not changing, right? So it's 27 meters per second. This is dm, distance of Mac. That's what we're solving for. And what else could we write down? Oh, it's time. We don't know it, right? Is Mac's time the same as the time that Seth is going to be traveling and they meet? Yeah. They're both going to start their stopwatches and be like, okay, how far is it? Or how long is it going to be? So that's the same as Seth's. So I'm going to make a list for Seth. This is in green. So his velocity's not changing, right? It's the same. Seth is going to go let's write it like this. Seth is going to go the distance that Mac goes, right? Minus 30, right? So we could say that. He's going to go the distance that Mac goes minus 30. He already has a 30-meter lead on him. Or you could have said that the distance that Mac is going is the same as Seth's plus 30, right? You could say it. So let's do another. Oh, and then the time of Seth is. Do we know it? No, but we know it's the same as Mac's, right? Okay, so I'm going to come up with two equations now. Mac, I can say that 27 meters per second will equal his distance divided by the time of Mac. Over here for Seth, I can say 9 meters per second will equal the distance of Seth divided by the time of Seth, which is the same as time as Mac. So, what I'm going to do is I see that I have two equations here. I'm going to make Seth's stuff have the same variables as Mac's. Okay? And I can do that by, instead of saying that he's going the distance of Seth, I'm going to say he's going the distance of Mac minus 30. So I can go 9 equals the distance of Mac minus 30. And instead of using the time of Seth, I'm going to say it's the same time as Mac. Alright, so now, going back to algebra, we have two equations, correct? How many variables do we have? 2. If you have two equations with the same two variables, we can do a substitution, right? Yeah! Alright. C-Man, which substitution did you do?
I do a different way, but
this
way would be like we change D Mac chain with 9, so it would be like D Mac equals D Mac minus 30 divided by 9.
So you want to take this and substitute it over here?
Yeah. Or whatever.
Oh.
You can do whatever you want.
Let me...
Or just... we can just...
How about this? Can I do this one? Okay, so I rearranged this one, right? You see that, Stephanie, Kaylin? Okay, so I am now going to substitute it in. I'm going to take this. I don't know if that's going to do the thing. I'm going to take this and substitute it where, Stephanie? Where do you think I can put this? Over right here? Yeah, let's do that. So now I have 9. I have one equation now. 9 equals dm minus 30 over dm over 27, right? So now I have one equation with one variable. And I know it's in 2 different places, but let's just let's make it in one place. Let's just simplify it here. So I'm going to write it like this. Maybe you can see how we can simplify it. Okay, so if you divide by a fraction, you do the inverse, right? So I'm going to write times 27 over dm. I just simplified it a little bit. Now, what do we do with this fraction and the stuff in the parentheses? We distribute it? Yeah, so 27 over dm times dm gives you what, Stephanie? Yeah. Okay, Lynn, negative 30 times 27 over dm gives you... I'm going to use your calculator. I'm going to use this, okay? What does it give us? Over? Yeah. Alright, so we got dm on the bottom, but it has some addition here in front of it, or subtraction, I should say. So we want to get dm by itself. To do that, what are we gonna do, Kaylin? We got the subtraction first. Let's add. Let's get this negative 810 over dm to the left and make it positive. So we're gonna have 810 over dm plus 9 equals 27. That's the way I'm choosing to do it. You could have done it a different way. Kaylin, what do I do now? We had this plus 9. How do I get, because I got to get rid of the plus 9 first. Yeah. Yeah, let's subtract 9 on both sides. What am I going to do now, Stephanie? See, man, a little help?
Yeah, you can just divide 8100.
Do that?
Yeah. No, wait.
No?
810 divided by 18 equals the max.
Oh, so you take that. So now we got 810 equals 18 dm. Now, Stephanie, what was C-Man saying? Divide by 18. Oh, that's not what I want to do. And we get 45. 45 what, Kaylin? Yeah, 45 meters equals the distance back traveled. Boom. All right.